Welcome back. Got more powered cube today. Like I said last night, I'm probably gonna stick with best of 3 for the most part. I might get the itch to play best of 1 at some point again, but I think best of 3 just overall to me is a better experience, so I'm not gonna bother trying to rank up. The best of 1 stuff with powered cube is just a little too frustrating, I think, because with the variance and my own, my own mistakes, of course, but that's always gonna be frustrating. But it's more just the variance of, not only having decks with power, like you play against more decks, you're gonna face more decks with power. It's just stats, right? But also, everybody can have one good game, just go off on like turn 2 or 3. Winning a match is a different thing. Just feels like more of a fair shake, win or lose. All right. Pack 1, pick 1 here. No power, but we do have some pretty strong options. There's an Urza, which is pretty solid. Start drafting some artifacts and go from there. There's a sneak attack, which I'm kind of thinking is going to be the pick, but just because I feel like drafting a sneak attack list. But I think the correct pick and the best pick is Animate Dead. Just 2 mana, get a creature from any graveyard back. Which gets a little bit of a debuff. So yeah, I think the Animate's the best, but I kind of want to take the sneak attack. Yeah, I'll just take the Animate. Animate's too good. Followed up with... The 3 cards here are the best. I don't think I take Bad, even though it's a good follow-up. Stay Black. I think it's Mana Drain or Bombardiers. Bombardiers is really strong. Red, Black, and Red, or Black, Blue are both good reanimation colors. Those are the 2 best for sure. Black green's not great. Black white doesn't really do well with reanimate as much. I don't think it's bad. I wouldn't actually be upset taking a second pick Bad after Animate Dead, but I think here it's Broadside or Drain. I'm gonna go Broadside. I think that card's just too good, too consistently good. Mana Drain is also pretty much always very good, but it also has the factor of being double blue, and we may end up wanting to be like Grixis. We don't know about the fixing yet and all that. Broadside's just going to be good every time, pretty much. Also, if you reanimate something large and then you broadside the next turn or something, you can just kill them immediately. Even if it's like a 6-drop. You can just throw 8 extra damage at them. Alright, here we have Kolgun's Command, which is one of my favorite cards. Which kind of makes me rate it a little more highly than I think it should be rated, probably. I do think it is legitimately a very good card, but I don't think we're supposed to take it over Marsh Flats here. So I'm going to snag that. There's also Currency Converter. Pretty good discard outlet, and then just good with other discards, of course. But I'm going to take the fetch. Alright, we get our first Animate target. It's a good one. Get Archon of Cruelty. Passing Emrakul for that sneak attack, as well as Ulamog. Cataxian Probe, Arid Mesa would both be fine too, but take the Archon. Oh, Fable. Fable's incredible. It should not be going 5th pick, but happily take it. Maybe we can wheel Life Death, potentially. Still has a lot of good cards in the pack, so We'll see. Blackleaf Cliffs, Magda, Brutality. I like Brutality and Reanimator. Could take Blackleaf. Magda's fine too. But I like the Brutality here. Grief, Phoenix, Abrade. I guess Grief's okay. I'm not a huge fan of Grief, but I'll take it. Not much here. Just take a gem land, I guess. Okay. Build the theater. Pyrokinesis is also pretty good if we get more red. But I'm gonna grab the theater. Red black talisman, maybe. We'll see. Alright, I'll take Thirst. It's not a bad discard outlet. Dragon's Rage, Chandra. I'll take the Dragon's Rage. Might not end up playing it, but the Cliffs. Take that over Tidebinder, I think. I might not actually be playing blue, but Thirst was the best there. Oh. Alright, well, I get to take a Black Lotus. The unfortunate part about this is I have to pass Reanimate and Demonic Tutor, which of course would be incredibly good in this deck. But Black Lotus is just incredibly good in general, so can't really complain. Yeah, what a pack for me. Reanimate, Tutor, go for the throat. Caracas is even fine. Vaultborn, another target for animation. I mean, I'm not wheeling Tutor or Reanimate, unfortunately, but might be able to get Bronco or like land back. We'll see. Take a Lotus. I want to go back now and look at all my drafts. I'm pretty sure I've had power in like almost, I know not every draft, but almost every draft I've had power, which probably shouldn't happen. Okay, we passed Demonic Tutor, but here we have a Vamp Tutor. I think I can take that. I could take Stock Up too and start trying to find more Grixis fixing. Time Twister's strong as well, but I think if I'd take a blue card here, it'd actually be Stock Up instead of Twister. But I'm gonna take Vamp Tutor, I think. Remand is great. Pass Johnny, Dreams. Some decent white there. Luis. This pack's kind of a dud for me. I guess Gut's pretty good. Oh, I took Remand thinking that we were like much more blue. I don't know why I like immediately assumed we could take a blue card for that pack. That was weird. Hopefully I didn't pass anything good in red. I was like, oh yeah, we're blue-black, we're blue-black, okay. Yeah, Remand's a good card, so maybe find the fixing. I'll take Gut. Blood Tithe. Triumph, Goldspan, yeah. Shinobi, like Blood Tithe. Alright, there's Persist for Archon. Take that over. Torsten. Cut down Unearth. I mean, Unearth seems okay here, but Persist is good. Persist isn't that great with like too many creatures, but it is good with Archon. Ooh, Thoughtseize. I shall take that. So we're not sure about these blue cards right now. Bone Shards. I like that. Just need to get some more big creatures. I know I've passed a couple. Okay. Wheeled the cards I thought we were going to wheel. Blazemeyer, go for the throat. Bronco. Yeah, I kind of just want to take the land, but go for the throat is pretty good. As is Bronco. Just going to grab the land, though. Fixing is good. Always end up with plenty of playables. Pyromancer's great. Yeah, so at the moment I'm not playing blue. I just don't have any blue lands yet. Mana requirements are a little too high for red and black, I think. To just play a bunch of islands. I think I'm more likely to play Rabble. It's pretty good with Gut and Broadside. Bone Crusher, Fire Blast. Bone Crusher's a decent sideboard card. Unearth seems good here. A lot of threes. Alright, pack 3. No power. But there's a Fatal Push, an Entomb, Sorin, Plunder. I mean, after I said Entomb, I shouldn't be reading any other cards, but Entomb is sick. Would love to wheel Italia. We're probably not going to wheel Italia, but we'll wheel one of these black cards for sure. Somebody took Demonic Tutor and Reanimate, so at least 2 people wanting to take black cards, but that leaves probably Sorin or one of these removal spells to come around, so I'm kind of glad I didn't take the Go for the Throat. Grab Entomb here. Now we're looking for maybe another reanimation spell if possible, but Reanimate, Life Death are already gone, so there's probably not much else. I guess Recurring Nightmare maybe. And then just some things to recur, actually. Well, there are some things to recur in this pack. There's Overlord and Grave Titan, kind of mid-rangey recursion things. But I'm looking at this Mox Diamond. I think Mox Diamond's going to be pretty good here. I'm a big fan of Death Creator's Champion too, but I think I take Mox Diamond. Now we get Murderous Cut, Dark Confidant. Dark Confidant's obviously a little risky in Reanimator stuff when you're playing like 8 drops, 7 drops, stuff like that, but I think typically it's going to be good enough. Otherwise, just Murderous Cut's fine too. But I think I like Bob. It's also possible that we may not even have many more targets than just Archon. Just play Animate Dead for value, Persist for value in this deck. So Bob might still be fine. Dothy Voidwalker, Screaming Nemesis, Harvester of Misery. I like the Voidwalker. We can reasonably play it. Blood Crypt, Edict, Preacher, Tursa. Tursa's a discard outlet, which we don't have a ton of. We have plenty for like an acceptable reanimator list. We have Pyro, Fable, Brutality, Blood Tithe, and then what's it, Bone Shards. So it's like it's enough for sure, but 620. I think I actually just take Blood Crypt. Just get great fixing. We'll wheel some stuff. Packs like that where I'm not like, I don't really care which card I get. Just take the land. And I mean, I didn't have untapped red-black to fetch with Marsh Flats yet, so that is good there. Inti seems great. There's a Triplicate Titan, which, you know, you can persist it. You can animate it and stuff. I could maybe see taking that, but I think Inti is pretty great. Discard outlet just gets you good cards. Filters lands. Battlesphere is another potentially large reanimator thing. It's one of the weaker ones for sure. It's much better with Recurring Nightmare. But you can persist it, you know. It's a 3/6. Souls, Acolyte. I'll take Acolyte, I guess. Cruxa, Chrome Mox, Knight's Whisper. I guess Cruxa's pretty good. I mean, this is the deck right now. Be fine with just running this. But hopefully I can wheel Fatal Push or Bitter Triumph. Be nice. Oh, no, just Soren, okay. But there's also Itali, so I'll take that. I can't persist it, but I can animate it and entomb it and all that, so I think it's worth taking. It's also not out of the question to hardcast it, especially with the Lotus. I do like Soren quite a bit, but I think we were in need of another big guy. Jadar, nah. Don't really have anything that works super well with it. Just take it Overlord. It's a good in-between card. Play it for 4, play it for 6, reanimate it. All to pretty good effect. It's persistible. Mox Opal. Open. We are Grixis, actually. We take a red-blue land into Gobin or Grixis. Pinnacle Emissary for artifacts. Might actually play that. It's good with Gut and sorry, not Rabblemaster, Bombardiers. Okay. So let's see here. I think Persist is good enough. I think. I also think Bob is fine. Or mostly 1s, 2s, and 3s. We do have a couple hits that could be bad, but I think it's okay. Not counting these as straight up lands, but over there for now. Because Mox Diamond is just like a land upgrade, basically. It's not a land. Lotus is a little different. I like Unearth here. I think Vamp Tutor's fine. I like the Rival Master with Bombardiers and Gut, but it is the weakest of the threes. And then we have like an Elegy Acolyte. Maybe I do cut the Bob. I don't know. All the other twos are pretty great. I mean, Bob's great too, but it just runs that risk of playing a big thing and dying. I don't have much else that cares, like, that uses my life total though, besides Thoughtseize. There's no like Toxic or Dismember or anything. I guess this, I lose life for this, but it's also got lifelink. Could probably cut Dragon's Rage. Probably Epicure too. Hmm. I'm kind of thinking that this Vamp Tutor should go, but seems good enough. Set up a Archon recursion. Maybe I can just cut a land. My curve's pretty low. Got some looting. I don't know, as I look at this, I just keep going back to this Vamp Tutor, but it might also be like Acolyte. But it's a nice thing to get out on turn one with Black Lotus. This is tough. Could also be grief, but I think grief's okay. Especially with like animate persist. Get 2 things. Clear the way for Archon and stuff. I kind of want to cut Rival Master, but it just makes Bombardiers and Gut pretty, like, significantly worse, I feel like. Let's cut Acolyte, I guess. Run with this. I just like, I don't know. I like having a good 4 with Lotus in the deck. I mean, Overlord kind of fits that, but it's not a great one to do turn 1. I mean, I guess it's nice to get an impending down there. Get to make it a creature pretty quick. Just gives your opponent that many more turns to deal with it, though. Just don't know what else to cut for it. Everything else seems better. I'm still kind of thinking about this Vamp Tutor, just run more value stuff. The Vamp Tutor goes, you need to go down a card to set up combo here. This deck doesn't seem like it wants to go down a card. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my gut here. I don't know. My gut says Elegy Acolyte and no tutor. Oh wait, I didn't even check my mana. Probably don't need this Proving Ground. First. Sure. You draw Archon, hand's pretty sick. Okay. Land's okay. I'm gonna bend it though. Days? No. Okie dokie. I don't really mind if this gets countered. I got Unearthed in hand. Got lapped, so it's a little different. Okay. Got a Mox, Lotus, Mox, Fate. Attacking. Interesting. That's suspicious. Don't really want to play it into open mana, but see if they have like a subtlety or something. Nothing. Okay. Huh. Well, let's just unearth the Blood Tide then. Not jam the Atali yet. I can blood token at their end step or something maybe. Yeah, there's the subtlety. Interesting. Could bone shards it now. Can I just blood tie that too? Okay. Lava Spur. You have a draw 7? No. Okay. I'll allow it. Oh wait, Persist couldn't even get a Tali, so I wasn't even... I'm glad I didn't try to do that. Oopsie. Alright, GG. I'm glad I played the way I did, because I couldn't have actually persisted there. What's up, Hoist? Ugh. Hmm. Just slinging cards, dude. Living the dream. Is there draw 7 deck? Duelist Breacher. Playing green, so maybe like Tamio or Oko. Maybe Leovold. Bone Crusher is another way to kill Hull Breacher. Might want that. Yeah. I could get something like maybe Pyromancer because it's bad against Breacher, but I think this is fine. Oh. Okay. And 2 mana dead. They obviously have some like counter stuff. But let's try it. I don't think there's much point in entombing when they're tapped out, because then they'll just hold up counter for Animate Dead for sure. This way at least there's a chance they tap out. Duelist, okay. Yeah, force? No. Okay. GG. Yeah, I mean, Entomb Animate is just broken. That's a classic broken thing. Concede resolves. Yeah, I'll allow it. No counter for the concede. Alright, well that went pretty smoothly. People driving into my apartment complex. Some mysterious vehicles. Okay, Golgari deck for a quest. Well, what did you learn? Wow, we got it again. Look at that. We're on the draw, so they could end up having some disruption for it. Playing blue. But we're going to see what happens here. If I get suspicious, I can maybe play Voidwalker instead, turn 2. So we're going to go for the Archon play again. No blue yet, actually. There's some white disruption. Johnny's fine. It's a little awkward with Archon's sacrifice because they get to make it a Johnny. But they won't have too many creatures to make it super awkward. If they have like burn spell plus a Johnny thing, or like creature plus I don't know. You could have like creature make a thing, deal 2, bolt. Feels like I still got a decent deal though. Ox Pearl, okay. Something bigger, or like 2 creatures. I don't know, Goyf, no. I guess it's only that'd be 4. Alright, deal 2. Just gonna attack them. I don't really care about hitting a Johnny, because if I attack a Johnny, they can just sack a Johnny. And then I don't get to take a creature, and I have Brutality to kill Plunder, so not too worried about the Johnny activation. Make them discard their last card. Is that better than killing Plunder? If it's an instant or sorcery, I could do both. Croxa should end it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If I do Croxa or if I do Brutality to kill their red creature. I think it's just Croxa. Bone Crusher, yeah. Make a treasure. Draw and scoop. Okay. GG. Looks like just straight up red-white. Scalding Tarn scared me a little bit. I thought they were going to have blue for counters, but looks like red-white aggro. Could bring in Giant. Maybe an Epicure for some early blocks. Yeah. Just jam. If we get Entomb Persist every game, then we should be good. Oh, I forgot we even had Lotus in the deck. Another Entomb hand. I'm definitely keeping. I'm trying to figure out what to play. Grief, okay. So I could wait a turn and then play Dothy and Bombardiers, or Dothy and Railmaster. Because If I don't draw another black source, then do I grief them, pitch and tomb? Or pitch Voidwalker? It's an interesting hand. I'm just gonna go turn one Rabble, I think. No, I should grief. Kind of want to save it for Bombardiers because it's nice. But Cosmogrand, Chain Lightning. Cosmogrand's annoying, but hopefully we can get a broadside out before then. Take the Chain Lightning and let Rabble Master do its thing for a little bit. Scoop, okay. I accept. Not the order you really want to do things, but I kind of changed my mind mid-turn. Don't think I can keep this. It's not the worst hand in the world, I mean. Well, I think I can do better. Okay, turns out I couldn't do better. This hand just does nothing though. Alright, I'll keep this. Just bought him some lands. Oh fuck, I got tricked again. Persist doesn't get a tally. I'm stupid. Alright. Well, we need to draw Animate Dead or Archon. What an idiot. I'm like, okay, at least I have this. Just doesn't work. Island Foundry. I mean, right now, next turn I'm playing Fable. Make a thing, and then try to get enough Bombardiers the next turn. See what they've got here, though. Could be like Breach comboing me. No, they're just tinkering. They didn't even attack first. Worried about a removal spell or something. Kappa. Well, if we get Archon, it's possible that that's not a big deal, but I guess they can make Retrofitter tokens anyway. Still go Fable. Gross. Wow, okay. MTG Acolyte. You can just bounce it. Use my mana better though. The Kappa, yeah. Kappa's good. I think I'm probably dead here. Wow, they had Might Stone. Just kill the Acolyte. Yeah, make a thing, hit me for 10. Now, like, even Archon is gonna do it. They have an onboard way to make an artifact. Make it unblockable. Yeah, I could like Brutality, discard this, persist it, but Ward 4, you know? 10 toughness, you know? Yeah, opponent just went off there. Firing on all syllables. Don't really have much board against that, I don't think. Nah. I've decided that Vamp Tutor is not going to make it in this deck. Should it be in this deck? Maybe. Like Archon to make him sack it. Yeah, yeah. Sorry. I mean, I understand what Vamp Tutor does, that it looks for a specific card, but it does have a cost, right? You're going down a card, and I just don't think that this deck wants to do that in most cases. But yeah, you're right. There are spots where like that, you know, we have persist. If we were to draw a Vamp Tutor, we could go get Archon, and then a turn later we could get the Archon out, but I've decided that there's not really much in the deck that I want to cut for the Vamp Tutor. And I think in a lot of cases Vamp Tutor isn't actually very good, except in those very particular cases where I already have persist. Cares about going down a card? I don't think that's true. But I could be wrong. I'm open to the idea of being wrong. Gotta keep this. Yeah. I don't know. And it's not just that like it's card disadvantage, it's that it doesn't give me a card right away, right? Which is not always a problem. Because unless I'm like dead the following turn, right? But it's a setup card for a combo that is supposed to get you a lot of advantage, which it would. Persist Archon gives you a ton of advantage, and is likely to win you the game in a lot of spots. But it's not a one card combo, right? It's a I also need persist kind of combo. But on the other end of that, I also have a handful of looting effects where if Vamp Tutor's not good, I just loot it away. When it is good, it's good. So, I don't know. I just feel like I don't want to play it, so. Thoughtseize. E. Seems good. Fable. Land. They get Academy with that. I think I just take Spellbomb. I mean, Tidebinder and Fable are both annoying, but I don't know. Spellbomb doesn't actually do that much. I guess it bounces my Fable token. Yeah, take Spellbomb. Makes their Academy worse. Makes my Fable a little better. Alright, later, Hoist. Running Reanimator Tutors are nearly always good because if you get the combo you win, it lets you get the B part of the effect. Yeah, I understand all that. It's not... yeah, I get it. What I'm saying is, this deck is not like hardcore Reanimator. This is a deck that has a couple reanimation spells, but for the most part is like kind of a grindy red-black list. It can function perfectly fine without ever finding the reanimates. So in that case, a lot of times Vamp Tutor is not necessarily good in the case of oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna go Fable. They can map for a mountain if they want and play their own Fable. Might be what they do. I guess I could Grief. Hold up Tidebinder. Stop that. No, because then they just Fable. Yeah. I'm just going to let them do their thing. If they want to get a mountain, fine. If they want to get Academy for some reason, fine. It's just a little annoying if they do hold up Tidebinder here instead of playing Fable. They played the Fable. Acolyte. Which 4-drop do I play? Probably Grief. Yeah, probably Grief. Upheaval, huh? Kinda just want to take Tidebinder, but I think it's Monolith. That. Yeah, I think it's Monolith. Like, Tidebinder is annoying because they can counter the Fable thing. I lose that, but I think letting them have Monolith is just way too risky. Block when they attack. Yeah, could be. I could see that. See if they play anything beforehand. I guess it's unlikely that they do. I kind of don't want to block because I feel like this is kind of just a race situation. Like unless they rip Academy, they discard Subtlety and Battlesphere. Clamp, Jet. Okay, I'm definitely not blocking now if they're clamping and not Tidebind Ring. Oh, I guess they're also Tidebind Ring. Well, that made the decision easy, huh? Yeah, counter the thing, whatever. You got me. Play Acolyte Walker, or do I play Overlord? They can't really upheaval because they use their treasure. Well, I guess if they draw land, they can. I think we Overlord. Acolyte letting us like draw a card, make a token and stuff is nice too, but this just closes the game out if they don't draw land. Also lets me kill the reflection before that gets silly. I guess saving Overlord would have kind of done that too. Because I could have just cast the Overlord, killed the reflection that turn. Had Acolyte out and attacking anyway. But here I get to kill two things. They don't get to trade, you know. One less thing to equip Clamp too also. And they drew Kappa. It's actually not that bad. So we kill reflection, we attack. They block that. I assume I don't have nearly enough for Cruxa yet. Attack there. Is there any reason to attack with the 2/2? I don't think so. Just eat it, take 8. You can't really take 8 though. Trade. No, I'm at 10. I don't think they're trading. Gets replaced. Kill that. Kill that. I think I just do this. I'm gonna have to block their 3/1 probably. Assuming they don't just upheaval. I didn't want to lose any more life because I'm kind of scared of Kappa, so maybe that's wrong. I get to gain life here if they attack with the 3/1. Oh, it makes that unblockable, right? Alright, I think I have to do this. They're gonna upheaval anyway, so having more cards in hand is probably not going to matter too much. I guess it kind of does, because they're not going to be bouncing like a million things. Go to 4. I mean, they have to upheaval basically, so. feel like maybe I could have done that better. They're going to have land drop and Mox. No mana floating, but... well, sucks. They're just going to be able to play Kappa like pretty quick. Go like replay Mox, Clamp, and then they're already at like 3 Kappa mana, plus whatever else they do. So I'll sack this for red or something. Not that it matters, but if they end up playing like a weird draw 7 or whatever. Kappa, yeah. Kappa was pretty good there. I mean, it wasn't like a huge deal. I guess it stopped me from getting an extra 2 damage. Entomb. What do I pitch to Grief? I want to play it. Do I just pitch the Entomb? Or do I pitch like a 4-drop that's far off? Probably Entomb, but then of course I'm going to draw Animate or Persist. Let's play Ruckus Theater first, see what I have on top. I'm just gonna get rid of the Entomb. If I do draw Animate, it's still gonna be good, so I'm not too worried. Tinker, Cannoneer. Well, they tinkered for Cannoneer. I'm assuming they have another target, but I kind of just want to take the Cannoneer. I don't know. They're a little ways off from casting it. I think it's Tinker though. Alright. We have tons of 4-drops to play. Battle Ball still around. I think it's in the yard, yeah. Yep. Unearth. It is Recursion. I don't think I have anything for it. Oh, I have Crocs. I can make him discard a card, I guess. Just play Dothy, 2-turn clock. Okay. It's been sunk. Fully prepared to lose to this Kappa, but we'll see. So now if they discard a land, Kappa or Dothy wins. If they discard Kappa, of course, I probably win from there too. Yeah, it is possible I should have just taken the Kappa instead of the Tinker, considering Kappa and Battle Ball were both in view. But I don't know. Tinker was something they could have played that turn for something relevant. Kappa I knew was a couple turns away, and I would be able to kill them pretty soon, so I don't know. I didn't want them to go get like a I don't know, coveted jewel, draw a bunch of cards. I know I had Dothy for that, but still. It's a close one. Oh, excuse me. All right. So if we put Vamp Tutor in, what do you think you would cut out of this glorious red-black list? Would just be like Overlord or maybe Acolyte, one of the threes. Because I'm not really sure what I would cut. I think if it wasn't for Black Lotus, I might just cut Acolyte. But I think having a Lotus, you really want a few fours that you can just kind of cheat out and win the game. Not that Lotus needs a bunch of help, but maybe Cruxa. Yeah, maybe. I think Crux is pretty sick. But could be a cut. Maybe in the face of upheaval on the draw, Acolyte's much worse. Or not much worse, a little worse. Try the Vamp. See if we draw it. Shards, Grief, Overlord. I mean, this hand basically just griefs and then plays a Mox Diamond hoping that I get to Overlord or something. I don't know. It doesn't seem exciting, but makes my draws decent, I guess. I'm like turn one most likely going to be pitching Shards to Grief. Play Diamond. I have 2 mana, 1 land left. 3. Overlord. It's not a very good hand. I think I need something a little bit more proactive. I also don't want to mulligan this though. I guess I don't have to grief right away. Yeah, I'll keep. I am on the draw. I'll get to see another card. Clamp. Let's just pass. I mean, if they go like Mox Tinker, obviously, I get punished pretty brutally, but. Alright, I didn't end up drawing anything. I think I do Grief now, because they just, all they have to have is Tinker now. Cannoneer, Karn, Saheeli, Spellbomb. Saheeli Skull Clamp is a problem. I can overlord the Saheeli, but it doesn't kill it. Kappa's a little ways off, but not that far. They go land Spellbomb, they just need one more land. Yeah, I think I actually have to take the Kappa, unfortunately. I meant to crack this Marsh Flats this turn, but I'll do it now. Actually works out better, I guess. Play Saheeli. Oh. Wow. What a draw. I like to Spellbomb, make a token. Already get to crack with Clamp. And they get one off Saheeli and Karn. Pretty sick. Bombardiers. Yeah, seems good. Totally fine with a double block. They can hit for one, Clamp. Play Karn if they got a land, play Saheeli if they didn't. Probably just like Clamp, draw land, play Saheeli. But now we have a creature, so we can Overlord plus Bombardiers to kill the Saheeli, hopefully before they get value. If they just want to like Spellbomb Bombardiers, I guess that's fine too. They didn't play Saheeli. Okay. Afraid that I have something to pitch to kill it. I guess that makes sense. Okay. I mean, I don't love this spot. A couple things to play, but not comfortable. Sure. They have land, Skull Clamp. Seems good. Yeah, Skull Clamp's a busted card. I assume they have Academy in their deck. They had to get Mountain last time they played map, but Assume it's there. So, attack Saheeli. I can't kill it with Fable token. So, just Overlord. I think I do need to kill Saheeli instead of hitting them for 6. Yeah, them being able to get Academy and then just go off with Clamp is pretty scary, but what else are you gonna do? You gonna minus? Okay. Yeah. Academy into... We only have 2 artifacts right now. Brutality doesn't take Karn, unfortunately. I'm just gonna Fable. I mean, I am still at 18. Kappa's gone. Could be possible that Overlord makes a difference here. If they just jam a Battlesphere, I'm probably still dead. It's pretty good against Archon too. If I were to get that out. There it is. And they have Academy up to 7 now. Karn, and they can clamp some if they want. See what they do with Karn. Yep. Yeah, they're going off. Sick. Really cool. Weird, it makes you do those separately. Wow, they even have Tidebinder for Overlord. That's funny. So, okay, take 5, 12, 13, go to 7. Quantum Riddler. So what's like my only... I don't think I actually have any outs, but if I Draw, persist. Like if they Tidebinder the Fable, trigger, I draw persist, or animate dead. I guess I would want to draw persist and then whatever, I guess I'll block. I think I would want to draw persist and then hit animate dead off the Archon draw. I'm just gonna let it happen this time. Makes sense. GG. I'm not even gonna get Overlord. They'll just Tidebinder the Overlord thing. So, GG. It is an enchantment, so it would still have the impending. Like I'd still get it the next turn, but I'm not gonna get it next turn. So, GG. Two one. Womp womp. Alright, I'm gonna draft and then I'm gonna eat some food. I'll come back. I could complain about only seeing Lotus once in that deck, but I think at least 2 of those games they ended on like turn 2 or 3 because of Entomb persists, so I have no right to complain. I didn't give myself time to see Lotus. In fact, the one time I saw Lotus, it actually would have been better if Lotus was just a persist, because then I could have Entombed and persisted again. Every time. Ooh. Our power streak stays alive. Get a pretty Mox Sapphire here. Not passing much. I do like Voice of Victory a lot in white. Fire Covenant's a pretty sick card. There's a Flooded Strand. Yeah, not passing much. Lutri. Take a Mox. Follow-up's kind of stinky. There's No More Lies, Wooded Foothills, Death Reader's Champion, Uro. I think it's Foothills. That, or like if you have a strong preference towards red, take a champion, which I'm into red, but Foothills is also good in red, as it turns out. Ooh. Sneak attack. Oh, sorry, that sneeze wrecked me. That was the least, uh, what's the word? Not preemptive. That was I got like no warning for that sneeze. Just immediate. You know how you usually get like, oh, okay, here it comes. It's just, we're sneezing now. Yeah, I'll take sneak attack. Passed it in the last draft for an anime dead, but I think here it makes sense. Unfortunately, gonna have to pass Booster Tutor again. I have wanted to play this card, but just passing it for other things. Last time I passed it, I took actual Demonic Tutor, so it's like, yeah. Most of the time, Demonic Tutor is gonna be better, I'd say. Although Booster Tutor being an instant and 1 mana is kind of cool, at least compared to Demonic. All right, so we took Sneak. We have a game plan. We're looking for big creatures that are good to sneak in. Battlesphere is fine. It's certainly not something you want to pick right now, I don't think. If you're like really hurting for sneak attack targets, it could do in a pinch, I guess, but it's not ideal. I think Skull Clamp's a strong card, but it doesn't really go with sneak attack super well in most cases. I think I take Spell Pierce here because sneak attack with blue is pretty good. Usually red blue is where you want to be. I think it's just the best card in the pack too. Alright, now we get Fast Spawn's interesting, but I think I'm looking more at Prismatic Vista or Scalding Tarn. I think I can just take Scalding Tarn because it gets duels and triumphs and stuff. Vista obviously gets any color, but it's just basics. So I think a red-blue fetch specifically. If it was like a red-white, you know, if it was like an Arid Mesa or like a, I don't even know, a Bloodstained Mire or something, maybe I would consider Vista more. But I think an actual red-blue fetch is just going to be a little better. Because it already gets the 2 basics I want to get. So it's like kind of already Prismatic Vista there. And then you get the duels too, so. Alright, Sneak Attack Torsten is very good, so I'm going to grab that. Pass Snapcaster. Xander's Lounge is probably fine. But yeah, Torsten's a great sneak creature. What happened to the last draft? We lost to that artifact list in game 3. They were able to go find Academy and whatever. I didn't really draw anything. I think I had to mold like 6 or 5 or whatever. Now we get Thundering Falls, Breeding Pool. There's an Underworld Breach if we want another combo thing. I think I just take Jace here. Loot into creatures or sneak. Some options for sure though. Thundering Falls is pretty good. I like a Jace though. Sync, Relic. I like Relic with Sneak because you do require a decent amount of mana. You play it for 4 and you want to activate it the turn you play it usually. It's kind of like a 5 mana card. Don't really care about the other cards too much. Sync is fine, but I'm just going to grab the Relic. Wield the Lutri, that's kind of surprising. Don't really care about these other cards. Survival is fine with Sneak if we want to play green, but I'm not really into that. Check the Lutri. Wield Uro. Magda, Wishclaw. Uro's kind of interesting. But I think it's like Magda or Death Critters. I think Death Critters is a stronger card. Yeah, I'm gonna take Death Critters actually. Steam Vents is sick. Over Life Death. You know, Sneak Reanimator is definitely a thing, but I think I'm more red-blue than Reanimator. District. I think District is probably more likely. I guess Battle Ball you could sneak. Probably more likely to play District though. Tidebinder. Fastbond Torsten. Take the binder. Sylvan, okay. Back to... Ugh. This is terrible. I mean, Teferi's probably the best card. Would require us to play white. We already have Relic. We could maybe get some fixing. A couple fetches already. Otherwise, it's Malcolm. I like Malcolm. I wouldn't really want to first pick it here, but you know, this pack is just kind of bad. I think I take the Malcolm. Teferi is nice. I have the capability to splash at some point, a couple fetches. But I like Malcolm. Another looter to find the stuff. Ooh. There's another fetch. Polluted Delta would be nice. Auto War is pretty good too, but Fiery Confluence and Fury are both pretty strong. It's also kind of cute to like metamorph. You sneak out a big thing and then metamorph copy it. You have a permanent copy. But usually if you're sneaking out big things, you're probably going to win. Yeah, I don't have a lot of red cards right now, but I feel like Fury is pretty good. Works well with sneak, just works well dealing with aggro. So you don't die before you assemble stuff. Confluence is a really strong card too, but I think Fury being something you can pitch cast is nice. Maybe I should just take Delta, but I like Fury. Ugin. It's a Thoughtseize here. Ancient Tomb. Plunderer. I think it's Tomb. The only thing I really want to play green for is like Malevolent Rumble and Minsk and Boo. So I'm not really into Taiga. I already have Commercial District too. I think I'm in for Ancient Tomb, just a quicker sneak attack. Ugin's pretty strong, but I'm gonna take the Tomb. Ooh, Woodfall. Perfect. It's one of the best sneak targets. So persist to not much else. Bloodstained Mire. There's the animate again. Dang. Another red fetch, I wouldn't mind. But taking animate and trying to get some black in here is probably pretty good. Yeah, I think animate dead's a little too good. Sorry, Mire. It sucks too, because like obviously Bloodstained Mire would be a perfect land to help splash, but I think we already passed up on Sanders Lounge too, unfortunately. Now we get Blazemire to help fix black or Discharge because it's great. I think I'm more in for Discharge or Talisman. Blazemire. Yeah, I like Discharge. Shieldred, Lelia, Dreams. There's the Rumble I was talking about. I think my black splash is a little bit more tempting though than green, especially because I can just take Shieldred. I like it with Lelia. Alright, gotta take Blood Crypt here, I think. 2 red fetches. Red-black duel. Passing Overlord. It's not a bad one to sneak in, of course. but I think it's too good to pass. The Blood Crypt. Here's our bad first pack. Hazaret, Swift Spear. Hellkite, I guess, could be something. Fear, Otawara. Fear's decent. I don't know why. I did this in the last draft too. I was like, oh yeah, we're black now. I'll take a double black card. Like, this is probably not even gonna make the deck. Let's take Fear, I guess. I kind of want to take Otawara there. Wow, we wheeled Thoughtseize. That's okay. Maybe we are heavy black. These arena drafters, dude. I'm telling you. Wheeling Thoughtseize. I don't think I'm supposed to take a discard outlet. It's a pretty wimpy one. Take Echo. Islet. Blast. Blast. Take Islet. Bombard. Alright, pack 3. What do we got? We got some options, that's for sure. Inquisition. Lightning Bolt, Remand, Daze, Ponder. Pyro. There's an Ulamog for Sneak. I could maybe wheel a Ulamog, depending on what people are doing. It's a pretty good pack overall. I think I'm leaning towards Remand. Could see an argument for Inquisition, but I think Remand. Seems pretty good. I mean, Bolt's not bad either, of course. You go Remand. Alright, we did it. We found the Emrakul. Saga's decent. Would love to wheel Chain Lightning. I'm not going to wheel Dismember, but yeah, take the Emmy. Get Ulamog now, too. I think that Triplicate Titan might just be a better sneak. Ulamog is good. I mean, 20 cards a lot of the time can get them like close to decking, but it's definitely not a guarantee, and it's a very blockable creature, too. Could take a land, too. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to take a land. I already have 3 good sneak targets, plus Fury. Alright, make that 4. Damn. Vaultborn's pretty good, too. And Show and Tell. Maybe I can wheel a Show and Tell. Yeah, I think Archon's a little better. Alright, well, I don't care about wheeling the Ulamog anymore. Restless Vents, Narset, Preordain, Talisman, Counterspell. A lot of stuff here. I'm leaning towards Preordain, just good to set this stuff up. Counterspell is strong with the double blue, trying to play 3 colors with like decent fixing. I think is a little sketchy. I think I take the setup cantrip here. Narset also kind of interesting with Echo, but might not even be playing the Echo right now. Sundering Titan sneak attack, old school. I like Gobin here, I think. Yeah, not really a Delphi deck. Crab, Duress, Baleful Strix, Grave Titan, Tursa. I kind of like Tursa. Discard outlet. Duress is good too, though. Yeah, let's take Duress. Ooh, Flash. Flash Primus, Flash Torsten, Flash Archon. I accept. Passing Dark Slick, looting, yeah. I'll take it. Wield the Inquisition, wow. Also wield Ponder. I kind of think that Ponder is just better. Tar Pit's also pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to go with Ponder. Because I may end up just splashing some black for Animate Dead. But I guess Thoughtseize Duress are strong enough. I want some early black too. Urtai. Urtai's fine, I guess. Build the Vaultborn, but I think Toxic is going to be better. I already have plenty of playables. It is good with Flash and Sneak both, of course, but I already have 4 things. I think Toxic is just too good. Wield the Counterspell. Alright. I wouldn't mind having Vents, but yeah, it's hard to pass up Counterspell. It's pretty insane. Some weird wheels there. Wield Counterspell and Thoughtseize in that draft. Alright, Lutri's the companion. So we can cut a land because it's of Mox. So we really just need 2 cuts. I think at this point, I cut Death Greeters. I kind of like it for the cute sneak Death Greeters and sneak a big thing, give it double strike. But I don't think that's the best play. Or I mean, it'd be a good play, but you know, not super viable. Here's a discard outlet, also obviously loots to good stuff. Discard for Animate Dead, which I don't have too many of, but Flash, Sneak Attack also just work well with Animate Dead. You flash or sneak the big thing, and then you can animate it after if it's not enough. I already have Gobin and Jace and Malcolm, so it's not quite as relevant. But, you know, Fear being able to attack twice with the sneak creature is also kind of cool. Maybe I cut Shieldred, double black. Fury doesn't seem great with so few red cards. It's fine to hardcast, but I was wanting it for the cheap pitch cast, and I don't think that's going to be super viable. Although, well, we always have access to Lutri, though. Yeah, I guess it's fine. I do kind of like Death Greeters with like Gob and Malcolm to double their loots. But I just don't think we have enough early creatures to really make it good otherwise. Then the only other consideration would be, well, one would be Urtai, and then the other would be Echo plus Shieldred. But I think I like this build. I'll cut a land and just run this. I could see Urtai being something for like Fear. But I'm going to roll with this. That lands are all messed up because of the Primus and Torsten. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 blue. Go like 11. 3, 4, 6, 7. Black. 1, 2, 3, 6 red. Alright, maybe not 11 blue. Like so. 10, 7, 7. I think that works. Didn't actually end up being a very good Ancient Tomb deck. It gets like Relic out sooner and Sneak Attack out sooner. Yeah, maybe I just cut the Tomb actually. Play like another Island or Swamp. Might just want to play another Swamp for Duress Thoughtseize. But playing another blue for all my card draw and stuff is probably good too. It's blue first. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe I do want another Swamp. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I should play another Swamp. 3, 4. Wait, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. I thought I had 7 black already. No, do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 red. Sure. Oh wait, I have another land to give. Okay. Right. Okay, so I will just do 11 blue then. 11, 7, 7. Alright, let's jam. Oh, I have to hit play. Flash Tidebinder. I think this is a keep. I mean, oh god, it would have been such a good thing to spell pierce. all right. Stop it. They've already played all their shit, so what's the point in spell piercing? Let's just get Jace out. Now they're gonna like tap out for Might Stone, Weak Stone or something. Oh no, this is something else that I could have spell pierced. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Sure. Alright, Flash Torsten. That is pretty good. See if we hit Archon, make him sack the Kappa. Nope. Which one of these do I ditch? I think it's just duress. Ah. Okay, pierce that. I kind of wanted to Tidebinder the Cannoneer thing, but I'm just gonna pierce it. I'll flash in. Because now they don't have a artifact, so I can just block. Alright, this will work out well. Boom, boom. Glad I kept the discharge, I guess. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's weird. Started digging a hole. Do I duress? I guess I probably do. Take your brainstorm. And then now I'll just hold Tidebinder for Retrofitter. GG. Worked out well. So up against artifacts again. More Kappa. Maybe Urtai. Malcolm's not so good against Retrofitter, but I think it's still okay. Discharge seemed a little worse. Valky could get Kappa. Not if they tinker for it, obviously. Yeah, just run it back. I think Discharge and Fury both have their uses here. Another Mox opener. I mean, I need Sneak or Flash or something for this to be any good. But I have a Looter and Remand. I think I keep, I don't know. Yeah, 10 is pretty good. Thoughtseize. Unfortunately, this isn't a black source yet. I'm just gonna play Goblin. Hope it survives. Pretty good. I'm just gonna go ahead and play the island, even though I probably should loot first, but this opens up the black source, so then I don't have to... If they play something here, I want to remand for whatever reason. I still have a black source open for Thoughtseize. Swamp. I think I took the Emrakul right now. Counter. To flip their Tameo. I can't stop this either, that sucks. And they get to tuck cards. Damn, that's a really good fucking play. If I had counter spell, I'd counter it, but remand just doesn't do anything. That sucks. That's an extremely good play against Thoughtseize with the Tameo out. Surprised they didn't do it on their turn, but I guess they want to protect their Tameo. Yeah. They couldn't tuck all their non-land stuff. Academy here is pretty sick. They tapped out a red for some reason. Alright. Don't know why you'd do that, but I'll take it. Need to draw flash, not another flash creature. Oopsie. I think it was maybe the auto tapper got him. Because it tries to like auto tap Mox Opal a lot. I think this is just deal to a player. Attacking Tameo is... They get Brainstorm back, I guess. Yeah, I need to loot here, I think. Duress. Yeah. We ditch, I guess, Toxic. Or just one of these. It probably should be one of those. Thurston. Get you. Good draw. They're allowed to have good draws too. Four cards. Man, Thoughtseize Duress doesn't do me any good. So I guess I'll loot with Gobin first. Do I attack Karn? Nah. get 2 cracks at hitting Animate Dead or Flash. It's not like the greatest odds, but hopefully it's something. Yikes. Okay. Alright, I mean, if they don't draw anything, I can kill Tamio now. Because they don't have the shrink effect. Battle Ball. Alright. So, Jace dies. Toxic for a bunch. For 7, I guess. Fury's also pretty good. I guess I could have looted and then furied the Karn and Tamio. Maybe that was better. Wow. Good draws. Fury's still pretty good here. Might be able to just cast this Torsten off the relic at some point. I think I take this opportunity to kill the Karn though. Alright. They tapped their artifacts. They could have got in for 4 damage this turn, but... Archon? Okay. Only have 7 mana. Wow, sneak Animate Dead to the bottom. Fuck. Alright. Wasteland's gone. I'm gonna have double black. Just play island. They ripped the fucking artifact, dude. Are you kidding me? For exactly lethal. Wow. I mean, obviously they have an artifact deck. Like a lot of their spells are gonna be artifacts, but that's yeah. I mean, I had some good draws there for sure, but my opponent's draws were just like kind of all gas. Yeah. Oh well. That was a close one. We both drew pretty well. Opponent just drew a little bit better. All right. Run it back. Seems good. Flash Torsten, counterspell. They do have Wasteland. Kill my Islet potentially. Blood Crypt. Alright. Before they have like Spell Pierce up or something. Emrakul, Malcolm, here, Archon, Island. Half of those don't really do anything, but it's okay. Scolding Tarn. It's funny, I think the best thing to do is actually just play land and pass. I didn't look at what else I bottomed out of the Torsten pile. I don't know if Sneak Attack was in there or not. Discard 2 cards. Flash is gone. Got Sneak, 2 Sneak creatures. Swamp Island Tarn. Tarn and Archon, I think. I can actually animate that. If I get Sneak, I still have Emrakul to sneak for the win, so I'd rather discard Archon. Okay, we attacking? No, that's probably good for me, which means they don't have Kappa Cannoneer, most likely. Woodfall Primus. Yeah, I'll ditch that. counterspell. They can saga if they so choose. They're making a token, okay. Give it haste and attack for a bunch. Maybe for 13 potentially. I guess I have to counter that, see if they have a thing. I could be dead here. I didn't leave a jumper back. I guess I didn't think about them having so much damage potential. Yeah, they scooped. GG. It's a close one. Yeah, I probably should have left the jumper back, huh? I like how I said I was going to eat after the draft and I just jumped right into the matches. It's alright. I can eat when I'm dead. Another Moxans. I'll take them. It's a keep, I think. Seems like turn 1 Gobin, but turn 1 Duress, hold up Spell Pierce also seems pretty good. I'm just gonna get that shit out of here. And I don't care about spell piercing anything, so it's just preordained. Yeah, sure. Ditch an upheaval. Okay. Okay. Wriggle it up. That's fine. I think I'm supposed to pierce that. Maybe. I mean, I only have one blue source. Go ahead and use it. But they're not getting a ton of value from Brainstorm here. Just a little bit of card selection. Methinks I'll counter that one. Guess I should attack first. Wow, we're really getting them. That's such a good thing to remand. Malcolm. Well, if they find artifact and then tinker for like portal. Let's just play sneak. Jeez. Okay. Another Cannoneer matchup, jeez. So many Cannoneers. But it matters not in this case. GG. We did it. We did the thing with the thing and the sneak and the thing. The big thing. So they're time walking and upheavaling and flashing. Seems like Deluge might not be the best. Although, funnily enough, Deluge is not the worst way to deal with a Kappa Cannoneer. You lose a bunch of life, but you don't have to target it. So, it's one of the few ways that, I guess it's the only way that I have to deal with a Kappa Cannoneer that actually hits the board. Through Tinker or whatever. So, maybe I leave it in. But could bring in Urtai. Shieldred. Curtains. I mean, Curtains seems okay. Snags the upheaval and stuff, but I already have like Duress, Thoughtseize, other things. They actually play any Planeswalkers or anything? I probably have them though. I was gonna say I could cut Fury. Let's cut Fury for like Urtai or something like that. Seems great. Flash Torsten with a Thoughtseize. Don't mind if I do. Some fortunate openers. Alright, you get Time Walk. Balance, Narset, Flash. The Time Walk on top. I guess we'll take Balance, since that ruins my Torsten plans. Sure. See if they drew a flash thing. They did, wow. What? Don't. Do not. Oh my god. I mean, it's better than them taking Torsten, but holy shit. Now they just take Relic? What the fuck, dude? Not only do they draw a flash target off the top, but it exiles both of my flash things. Alright, I mean, they don't really have much left in their hand, luckily, but... Good god. Archon, okay. It's not the worst thing. We're kind of ramping up to where we could end up casting it if this game continues to be slow. Alright. 5, 6. Next turn 7. Yeah, I don't think I should sack Islet. Sure, it's fine. Should probably just hold up Urtai. I think getting Luchu to hand is fine. I only had basic mountain left, wow. What happened to my... Oh, they exiled my Steam Vents. Emrakul. Alright, 5, 6, 7... Okay, so we need to draw land. I know, I'll sack a land to draw land. That's a good idea, right? Assuming my opponent will draw something else to play at some point. Well, I definitely didn't want to tap my Relic, but whatever. So now I'm going to draw a land. I could have played Archon. But it was trying to keep me from losing a life. I should have manually tapped. Just kind of jammed it out there. You have like a path now, too? Oh, they did have the island. Okay. Of course I drew land. Yeah, that sucks. I know I can Archon next turn, but I'm gonna do this and Jace, and then flip Jace, and then Thoughtseize them. Torsten Worldspine. Alright, Flash is gone. So just take their Narset. Kappa's gone. Kind of want Island though. 5, 6. Yeah, I think I want the land because then I'll be able to Archon. For sure. MTG Academy. Nice. GG. Cruising. Alright, I'll go ahead and play the last match, and then I'll go eat. What? Where's my mocks? What is this? Seems good. I think I actually bought him the counterspell. Is that crazy? Might be crazy. Maybe it's just Archon. Like, counterspell's good if I draw Island. Archon's good if I draw Animate Dead. Obviously, blue source is more likely. Yeah, I don't know. Go for the greed. Let's duress first instead of pondering. Wow, Wishclaw Kithian? What the fuck? I don't even want to take this. Why would you ever play Wishclaw in this deck? Maybe it'll become evident in a second, but I've never seen that. I'm probably going to lose. It's like good curve against me is probably going to be enough. This doesn't just inherently have flying, so should be able to attack with Malcolm. I guess they maybe have reanimation of some sort with like Grave Titan, but jeez. I guess I'll loot first. Okay. What's funny is like I'm gonna probably discard Archon and then I'm gonna end up drawing Sneak Attack, being disappointed, but pretty far off from actually doing anything with Sneak Attack, so I'll just ditch the big guy. It will suck if they are playing Reanimator and they just get to reanimate an Archon, but it is what it is. I could get Lutri back to have a creature ready, but let's just preordain. If we hit Animate Dead, it's pretty sick. Sure. No Animate. Just bottom both of those, I think. Tidebinder. A binder of tides. Shuffle, yes. Okay. Animate Dead really does not want to show up in my hand. But it is among 29 cards in my deck, so it's not that crazy. I mean, I feel pretty dead here. My opponent's gone 1, 2, 3. I'm kind of spinning my wheels over here. probably ditch a swamp, I would assume. That helps. Alright, no animation, please. No reanimation. Pretty please. No plays, huh? Dry Emrakul, play it off the chorus counter. I assume I can do that. I don't know if the shuffle triggers first. Nothing I wanted to play there. Just all reactive stuff. Grave Titan. Could just Tidebinder it, but I think I need to remand it. They play Liliana first. Okay. Works out pretty well for me. I think I'll just take 2 from Kithian. They can just give it indestructible, so I don't think I block. This also lets me just kill Lily or attack them. I mean, I'm not losing the race at this rate. I'm surprised they didn't play Grave Titan. Guess they're worried about a counter, but Thoughtseize, you go to 5. Yeah, it's just jam. I ain't scared. Yeah, I think I do cast Thoughtseize. Go to 5. I can either take their Titan or whatever. If the other thing's like... Oh, it's just a plains. Okay. Alright. Take your thing. I think I keep the land. For future discards. Can't activate Lily. There's a card. No attacks with Kithian. Wonder what their plan is. I guess just give indestructible. They realized they weren't winning on the race. Still blow up the Lily. Why it gave indestructible. But whatever. So remand doesn't solve every problem, but it does help. They have 7 mana, so I mean it is possible that I can like remand something and then spell pierce it. Like if it's like a parallax wave, you know, they wouldn't be able to replay it. Parallax wave's kind of the only thing that would get them out of this spot. Wrath doesn't do it. I guess Sunfall. But, you know, like I said, I have remand, so I don't think there was really much. So black-white, aggro, Wishclaw. This is an odd one. Might be a Valky matchup. Seems like a decent Curtains matchup, too. Fury was great there. Definitely keeping Toxic in. Could maybe cut one of these looters. Fear having decent toughness for a 2-drop is kind of relevant, like it blocks Kithian 2/1s and stuff. Maybe Spell Pierce can go. Duress seemed kind of iffy. Let's go Curtains, Valky. Alright, Animate showed up. He's here. I don't like Islet being my only blue source, but I think this is a keep. A 1-drop is good. I don't hate just a bunch of lands. Actually. Yeah, sure. Let's just draw a bunch of lands. I mean, I've got Jace on 2. Gets me my black source. Gets me a blue source that doesn't hurt me. I assume they have a 2-drop, so I will be under some pressure shortly. My Fiery Islet is basically their 1-drop because it's going to deal like 2 or 3 damage to me here right away. And I'm hoping that they are a reanimator of some sort and they end up like discarding a big thing without bringing me back right away. Oh, they have Caracas. That's brutal. So I get to bounce Jace now. And they have a 2-drop. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, that's bad. That's a horrible play. You just spewed your counter. Why would you do that? They played a great card in Caracas. They recognized it's good. They drafted it. And then they put a counter on a token that's going to go away. And they didn't bounce Jace. What is happening? Creature, Planeswalker. So I could actually counter that if I wanted. Spell Pierce. There are actually some things I'd like to Tidebinder here, like Luminarch. Or I could hit Jadar on the end step. But just playing Relic, keeping up a Spell Pierce is probably pretty good too. I think I'll just do that. I need to get myself away from this Fiery Islet pinging me, so putting more mana on the battlefield seems good. Oh, they have a Mana Tithe? Is that why they didn't Caracas? Okay. Maybe not. Alright, now they're bouncing Jace. It's good to do it at some point. Alright, you got me. I need them to, like, play a land or something and tap out for a Planeswalker. Okay, not a Planeswalker, but should definitely counter it. Why do they keep putting the counter on the zombie? They missed a decent chunk of damage here now. I'm still gonna lose. I mean, I'm at 9. I have almost no defense here. I guess they're gonna miss a land drop though, so maybe Tidebinder can buy some time. I don't even think I played Jace this turn. I'd have to deal damage to myself to do it and tap Relic, so doesn't seem worth. Don't know which. I guess I'll counter the Luminarch trigger because that's in combat and then I can block. But, well, it is beginning of combat, so I'd let them get a counter if I wanted to, like, eat one of the 1/1s. Maybe I eat Luminarch and then I'll... No, that doesn't work. Alright, they found a land. They're playing red also, so I don't know what that means. They finally target Jadar and I counter it. I think I'll just take 2. What? I don't understand what's happening. Okay, main phase virtue. To the end step. Okay. Yeah, I'll keep discharge, I guess. Sure. Keeps me from dying as quickly. I guess maybe I should discharge now so they don't have like a demi, sack a demi or whatever. But I wouldn't really mind that too much. Goblin bombardment would probably kill me. A lot of things that kill me here. Adeline. Okay. What if I waited? They attack, I block. Take 4, go to 3. Discharge, retreat. Discharge. Kill that. Still have those. I think I pass. I'm gonna take this opportunity to kill Jadar, I think. Because they don't have Caracas up anymore. And I don't think I trade. Take 4. Let's kill Jadar. Charge counter or whatever. I don't think they have anything else to play. I go to 3. If they have Bolt, they win. Torsten. could cast that off the relic. Just gets bounced with Caracas, and then I die exactly. Don't have a way to loot it and reanimate it. I guess that doesn't really matter. What can I animate of theirs? Luminarch. Yep. Should probably just chase. Don't want to die for no reason. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have animated the Luminarch. And then put a counter on the Tidebinder so it trades with Adeline. Yeah, that would have been better. Also eats the 2/2. Yeah, bit of a punt. Maybe they play Virtue. They kept it untapped, so they got something. Oh, just Luis me for 3. Alright, I accept. GG. I guess I could have cracked the eyelet, whatever. Kinda off it. Okay, game 3. Yeah, they're mostly creatures. I don't think Duress is gonna be great. Could probably cut the Pierce too, honestly. Shieldred seems pretty good if I can get double black. Just bring in Fear. Another creature. Another discard outlet. I drew the animate, of course, with no way to get anything back. Every other game, it's been like, throw every big thing in the yard, never draw animate. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Keep, though. Ditch the relic, I believe. Yeah. Okay, I accept. Let's... not play the Ponder yet. Let's not play the Ponder yet, he says. Let's go tapped. I don't think I'm remanding here. I'm just gonna Malcolm, so. Jadar. Okay. The island. Pass. Obviously I could Fury and whatever take out the board, but I'd rather take out another actual creature instead of a decaying zombie, if possible. Maybe that's greedy. If they play like a Planeswalker or something, I can remand it. But this is perfect. Yeah, I think I remand that. Pay one. Probably should have played that post-combat after they buffed their Sentinel. But no offense to the opponent. Vintage Cube is hard. Maybe their first foray into it. But they have not been making the most optimal plays. Ditch Ponder now. Get this. Would have been nice to draw a red land. I could hardcast Fury, but I'll accept this. To booster tutor again. I mean, that was a good play there. I kind of still don't feel like I'm winning, but I don't know. If Malcolm survives, then maybe we'll be okay. It's gonna survive, it's just gonna get bounced. You don't really want to do that now. It's funny, they didn't do that with Jace, but they're doing it with Malcolm, which I can just recast. Not making the best Caracas decisions. Cruxa. Okay. That being said, I probably should just discard the Malcolm. Let's see. Just gonna like loop one more time for me. And then just get to Caracas it the rest of the game. I do have other legends though, so it's not like it'd be completely dead. Take 2. I don't have any surveil lands, I don't think, so just hold the turn. The extra card in hand might matter, and also the life might matter. Okay, now they're a swamp away from Croxa if they get the right graveyard set up. Spellbinder. Yeah, I'm probably playing Tidebinder anyway, so might as well counter it. But, like, I'm also probably playing Discharge. Booster Tutor in response, okay. Okay, they get a lightning bolt. Gross. Okay. Don't love this. They can now Croxa if they have a black source. I guess maybe I shouldn't have killed Spellbinder yet, but I don't know. I thought to use my red source, but that didn't really make any sense. I have Scalding Tarn if I needed red. Definitely don't like this spot. It's okay. Yuck. Play the lands in case I draw Archon. If they draw Swamp, I die. If they played it like a reasonable creature, probably dead too. So, odds are good I'm dead, despite my opponent playing pretty horribly. Good lord. Is it even worth losing 2 life? They just get to get 2 things back. Oh my god. How are we losing this match? Their play was Unburial Rites on Jadar instead of playing Elspeth. I mean, did they think I had a Spell Pierce? Like, what's... It's like... I'm 2-0 against opponents who played well, and I won, and then now we're losing this match where my opponent, like, pretty much every turn has made just a bad choice. It's wild. It's a frustrating way to lose, but like now we just draw Jason in the face of Caracas. They didn't play Unburial Rites this turn for some reason. Like, this is unbearably hard to lose. Alright. Yeah, bounce him. You got me. Oh my god. Did they bounce it before the end step? I didn't even... I think they just bounced it before... I could have replayed it. That's... They at every turn, they have made a horrible play. And I'm gonna lose. At every turn. Like, what is happening? This is a fucking... Is this a prank? Like, they just Caracas their own Jadar when they know I have Jace. So that it's untapped? They're at fucking 13. This has to be a joke. They're like watching the stream, just laughing. And I'm just drawing fucking lands. This is unreal. Like, I'm just dead to Unburial Rites Croxa now. Sure. This is one of the most frustrating matches I've played in so long. Sure. GG. I mean, Christ. I want to go back on that match and, like, just tally up all the times they made the worst possible play every turn. God, that's really annoying to lose to that, but GG. GG all the same. If that is somebody's, you know, first or initial attempt at cube drafting, then, you know, more power to them. Get in there. Take my 2-1 and go home, I guess. Fuck, that's frustrating. Oh well. Like, I shouldn't bitch and moan about my opponent playing poorly and then losing, because if they had just, you know, played even reasonably well, I would have lost even worse, of course, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just hungry. That's probably what it is. I think I'm just going to end the stream. I was going to eat and then come back. Maybe I'll fire it up later, but I think I'm just going to end the stream here. It's a good stopping point. I'm a little tilted, so probably best that I don't keep playing right away. But yeah, more tomorrow or more later if I feel like drafting tonight. But yeah, definitely more tomorrow. Probably in the morning. Be Sunday. Yeah, probably morning tomorrow. But yeah, till then, if you're not already subscribed or follow the stream or whatever, do all that stuff, like the video, like the stream, like the, I don't know, like everything. Subscribe, follow, all that. Appreciate you hanging out and watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.